guys, this is Braden from Braden Productions here today with another video. So today is my birthday. Whoop-de-doo, I'm 17 years old, which means I'm a dinosaur. And you know what else is old? This fanfic, which I've tried to pretend doesn't exist because it's cringe. It's 3 years old, it's from 2019. Like, come on, it's crazy how much has happened in my life and in the just my life in general and on the channel since 2019. A lot has changed. Like, you may notice that name, Pokemon Blue Army version. Yeah, the Violet Army didn't even exist yet. Like, Violetia didn't even exist yet. This was before even General. General wasn't even, like, a thing that would happen for, like, that server didn't exist for, like, another, like, 5 months after I wrote this. And, yeah, if you guys want, like, Country Ball animations about General, I know this is a little bit of a side note, but if you guys want Country Ball animations about General, just let me know in the comments, because I'm willing to do Country Ball animations, I just don't have time for a full-on mapping series at this point in time. And I probably never will, because by the time I get done with my current projects, I'll just start other things besides History of the Violet Army. But, oh well, that's a side note. That has nothing to do with what we're doing today. So you know how most people, they get presents on their birthday? Well, guess what? Y'all get presents from me. I give you guys the gift of me torturing myself for the sake of your entertainment. I really don't want to read this. And you know what's even worse? I got like halfway through this video without even unmuting my mic. So this is the second time I have to read this garbage. Bruh, I just realized my webcam's on, so you see me being like a crackhead. Like, you can see my hand movements and stuff. Like, y'all can see it. Alright. I shouldn't stall much longer. If I stall any longer, the riots will come. They'll claim I'm dialecting my duty to make you guys great content, even though I'm not. My rambling is great content. Wait, are these videos, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do these videos suck? Like, if they're 10, like, 1 is, like, they're the best video of all time. 10 is, I can't even watch this. If it's, like, a 9, is it at least, like, entertainingly bad? I never know. I just do this crap. But I don't know. I don't get why you guys like my commentary so much. I literally just ramble. I even like admit it. I admit I go on tangents all the time. It's just what I do. You know, it's just how my brain works. My brain is weird. But y'all like it for some reason. So I do them. Anyway, let's get started. Chapter 1, a new adventure. Yeah, no, I mean, the more things change, the more they stay the same, I guess, you know? I'm still not very good with subtitles. Like, you look at, like, my mapping videos, none of them have good subtitles, except for, like, I'd say, like, I've gotten a little better about it. At least with YouTuber Wars, like, I feel like episodes 10 through 12 actually have, like, decent subtitles. Like, it's to the point where, like, I didn't do subtitles for a long time because I just sucked at them. Like, I did them for my first mapping series, like, ever. And then I just didn't do them after that because I sucked. Like, even, like, the Violet Army veterans would know this, but for, like, the first, like, year of YouTuber Wars' existence, those episodes didn't have subtitles either. Like, I'm pretty sure I went back and added those. Like, midway through Season 2, I added the Season 1 subtitles because I just suck at them. Alright, let's read this. Braden woke up one day and ran downstairs. Today was the day he began his Pokemon journey, so he was very excited. Once he got downstairs, he was greeted by his sister. Okay, is my writing still this awful? Because if it is, can someone give me, like, some writing tips? Because this writing sucks. I hate it. I don't like it. You shouldn't say you hate. I strongly dislike this fanfic thing. I don't even know what to call it. What do y'all want me to call it? I mean, it is a fanfic, but I don't know. Like, I guess fanfics do kind of have a reputation for being badly written. So the label of fanfic, it's kind of earned that. I wouldn't say it. I was gonna say that it doesn't deserve that label, but fanfics don't exactly have the best reputation most of the time. They have kind of a reputation of being written by 12-year-olds who don't even know what they're doing. Hey, Braden, she said. Mom told me you receive a Pokemon today. Once you get one, will you please battle me? She asked. Fine, I'll battle you later. I can't speak today. It's probably just because I'm tired, you know. I had lunch with Ethan, I had dinner with my grandparents. I've just done a lot today. I've been busy. I'm tired. You know, I was real excited, and it just wore me out. I'm a little tired, you know. I try to hide it because you can tell I'm being loud, I'm shouting, I'm being a crackhead. Like, I'm trying to hide it, but I am pretty tired. All right. But what I'm going to say is, I would never say fine If I got a chance to wreck Paige, I'd take it, okay? If Pokemon were real and we were both Pokemon traders, you bet your behind I'd be battling her first opportunity I get. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a rational individual most of the time, but when it comes to, I don't know, like, I feel like she'd have a water type, I'd have a fire type, and I'd still try to battle her, you know? It's just funny, you know? Okay, Paige. Paige, if you're watching this, because I know my luck, this is the one video of mine you actually watch. You know, you're just chilling in college right now. You see the video, you click on it because dumb 10-year-old Braden made you subscribe to his channel for some reason. Yeah, you click on it and say, yeah, it's a joke, okay? It was just a joke. All I'm saying is jokes. I'm a comedian, except not really. Nilotic said that I'm not a good comedian, and then my alt said I at least try. And I do at least try. Like, hopefully, once again, hopefully this is, like, entertainingly bad. Like, I know in any serious context my commentary would suck cat butt. I know that's a weird thing to suck, but, I mean, there's only so many things I could say without the little kids being banned from watching my channel and then getting nasty letters. I can't use very much obscene language. Like, honestly, like, I just can't say anything bad because, you know, the little kids might be watching. I don't want to scar any 12-year-olds for life, you know? Cat butt doesn't scar anyone because everyone who's owned a cat has seen cat butt, especially if their cat is like Hainsley, but that's a discussion for another day. All right. Good, but you know, yeah, I'm just gonna get back to this. Good, but you don't stand a chance against my Pokemon, she exclaimed. Yeah, right, he responded. You know, I actually have to agree with 2019 Braden on this one. Yeah, right. I bet I could beat Paige. Mostly because I've actually, like, you know, played a Pokemon game before, Paul. I don't think she has. Like, I don't even think she's played the Pokemon Platinum game on my DS. Like, she just hasn't, like, she used to collect the cards, but that's it. Like, and honestly, I just don't think that really counts. Like, Pokemon cards are just kind of their own little entity, in my opinion. Just completely separate from everything else. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The trading cards are completely different. It is completely, like, I know I'm going off on a tangent, but this is important to me, gosh darn it. But I remember when I was, like, 12 years old, I thought I'd be, like, goated at Pokemon Platinum because I'd be goated at a Pokemon game because, you know, I collected the trading cards and I had a lot of good cards, and I would win battles against my sister or something, but no, as it turns out, the dynamics are very different. And honestly, the games are objectively better, especially since, you know, you could battle AI. You don't have to hope you have someone over to play with, you know? Like, the games are just objectively better, both from a technical standpoint and from, like, I'm a loner with no friends standpoint. Like, the irony is the games, you can't even play with other people anymore, because the only way to do that is to be, like, on the same, like, Wi-Fi as someone, because Nintendo shut down the Wi-Fi networks. The only way to do it is to be on old Wi-Fi. Like, you need, like, a WES key, which Wi-Fi doesn't even use anymore, and then to play without, like, a certain DNS code, you have to be on the same Wi-Fi as someone. You can do, like, LAN somehow if you have that old Wi-Fi WES key or whatever. But yeah, that's a tangent. That is a tangent. I am literally being a crackhead. All right. He walked up to their mom. Like, okay, mom is a little strange to have capitalized. It's one of those words that I think, you know, you're not really necessarily supposed to be labeling mom because it's not a proper noun. It's just a normal noun. Mom is a person. Wouldn't that mean you capitalize? Well, mom is like a type of person. It's not a name. Like, if it was a name, you would capitalize it. But mom is not a name. So I don't know why I made the decision to capitalize mom in that context. Like, I get that I can't say my mom's actual name in the fanfic, especially now, because this was before my last name was publicly available on the channel. Now you can find it. Like, I'm still not, like, I don't, like, say it all the time, but, like, obviously, like, I don't say it all the time, but you can definitely find it if you're paying attention. So yeah, I'm not gonna dox my family, okay? I'm kind of stupid when it comes to some things. That's not one of them. All right. Stop rambling. Hello, Braden. Today's your big day. Yeah, I know it's my big day, Mom. Today's my birthday. 17 years old. That's kind of a big deal. You're 1 year away from being an adult. Like, come on. That's That's huge. I just said that out loud. I am 1 year away from being an adult. No, I refuse to accept this. No, I remember being a little kid starting freaking Braden tube with my Gary videos. Like, I don't feel that old. Honestly. And if you remember when the channel was called Braden Tube, you're a real one and you've been with us since the beginning. And in that case, I salute you. Sorry, my nose is a little itchy. But I salute you. Alright. Shut thy trap, Braden. Actually, well, if I shut my trap, I won't be able to read the fanfic. Y'all wanna hear this crap? Yeah, I know, he said. Today's the day you get a Pokemon. So here you go. She handed him a Master Ball. Professor Elm was originally going to come here, but he got busy. Alright, yeah, when is Professor Elm not busy? You know, at least he's not like Professor Oak. He doesn't just randomly appear in your brain to tell you not to ride your bike indoors or use your fishing rod on some random crap. Like, Professor Elm doesn't do that crap. Only Professor Oak does that. Luckily for you, I've ordered a couple Master Balls. The last time I ordered from Silphco's website. Okay, yeah. I didn't know Silphco had an online division, but I didn't know Silphco had an online service. That I must have missed that part in the games, but go on. I'll just roll with it. So I ran outside, caught you one myself. Also, why would they be selling Master Balls? Master Balls, I'm pretty sure they're not even publicly available in Pokemon. You just get them because, like, important characters in the story just... A certain important character in the story just has them somehow. I don't really know how. Wait, doesn't like the professor give you it or something? I don't know. It's been a hot minute since I've played a Pokemon game. Okay, I've played Pokemon Platinum sort of recently, but it's like, actually that's a freaking lie. I played Pokemon Gold like 3 weeks ago to record that video. It's just I didn't get to the part of the game where you get the Master Ball yet, so that wouldn't really help with the problem. All right. So I ran outside and caught you one myself. I hope you like the one I chose, his mom said. Braden chucked the Master Ball to the other side of the room. Can't you just, like, press the button or something? I don't know. I don't know the mechanics of Pokeballs. I think they throw them. Yeah, they throw them. I'm tired, okay? It may take me a second. I'm a little slow right now. Just chill. Alright. Out of the ball came a Quilava, the Fire Mouse Pokemon. No, I had no idea what the classification were for the evolved form of Cyndaquil was. I never guessed that. Wow, I got an evolved form of Cyndaquil. Yes. Everyone who's reading this knows that already. You don't need to make that distinction. Thanks, Mom, he said. Braden grabbed his Pokegear and Pokédex and then started to leave. Hold on, I need to clear my throat. Wait, his mom called. What do you want? He asked. I want to battle you to test your skills. Bruh, you think I suck at Pokemon? Well, I do, but that's besides the point. She stated, fine. Why am I saying fine to people? Like, if I have an opportunity to battle them and my Pokemon are... Like, it's annoying when you're in a Pokemon game and you're just trying to get through the route with your Pokemon, like, barely alive and, like, every trainer on the planet wants to battle you. That's annoying. But your Pokemon is full health, pretty decent. Like, I mean, there had to have been some level up work if it's a freaking Quilava. Like, I don't get it. Like, did she just find a Quilava in the wild? So I'll make, like, a ROM hack of this where you could find Quilavas on, like, Route 30 or something. Why do we live on Route 30 anyway? Who lives on Route 30 other than, like, that Mr. Pokemon guy? I don't even think he does. Fine. Mom sent out our Pokemon, a Meowth. Braden sent out his Quilava. The battle has begun. Meowth, use Payday. Okay, yeah. Meowth's yeeting coins at me. How scary. Though we do have a funny story in my family about Payday. So we were playing like this board game where it's like, I think it's like Can You Name 5 or something. And the topic was Caucasian rappers. I didn't know what Caucasian meant when I was 9 years old. So I asked, what's that? And my mom said a white rapper. The thing is, her example of a white rapper when it was her turn to say something was Eminem. And I didn't know who Eminem was. So I assumed she meant the candy. Because, you know, like a white rapper. Like a candy rapper. Like, I don't know. I think they make some type of M&Ms that have a white rapper. So, me, in all my brilliance, said Payday as the answer. You know, like the candy of like the peanuts and the caramel. Yeah, I said that. And that's kind of just been something we've clowned in my family for like 7 years now. It's never gone away, you know. they actually have a chocolate payday now, and I kind of want to try it, but at the same time, the joke doesn't work with the chocolate one unless it's like, I don't know, like a black wrapper. I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Like, yeah, just roll with my stupid form of comedy. Mom ordered. Meowth grabbed some change and yeeted it at Kolava. I say threw it because I didn't know what yeeted was at the time, but it's funnier when you say yeeted, so that's what I'm gonna do. Luckily for Braden, it was not very effective. Isn't that like a normal type move? No, it would be normal effectiveness. It would be, do your research past Braden. You've played Pokemon games. You should know normal moves are normal effectiveness against every type except fighting and rock, okay? Luckily for Braden, it was not very effective. He ordered his Kolava to use Ember. Meowth got burned. Mom ordered her Meowth to use Fury Swipes. It was super effective. Okay, how many times did it hit it, though? 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. You know, it can make a big difference, you know. These details are important. Let's just assume 3 times, because that's the median, roughly. I think. It was super effective. He got Kolava down to critical health. Wait, how do they see it? I mean, they can't see the health bars because, you know, they're actual people. They aren't looking at a screen, so I don't know how I knew that. I'm assuming Kolava just wasn't looking so hot. Meowth could have won, but then his burn knocked him out. Braden had defeated his mom. Aw, dang it, my poor Meowth. You know, great dialogue. Once again, hope my dialogue skills have gotten better, especially with my mapping. Like, you just read any of my old writings, and the dialogue and all of it is garbage. Like, even in, like, YouTuber Wars Season 1, the dialogue really isn't that great. Like, and I find it so weird because, like, Mapper Tournament, I enter that, and, like, people think, like, the dialogue is, like, the best part of my videos. Like, I don't know what's up with that. Like, the dialogue, like, I normally get crappy scores in Mapper Tournament, but some people actually gave me, like, a 7 out of 10 on the dialogue, and it's like, I mean, it's okay, but I don't know. I didn't think it was that good. Is my dialogue really that great? I hope I've gotten better in terms of writing. Like, my dialogue's better than it used to be, but I feel like it can be improved upon. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm completely stalling this. I do not want to do this. I do not want to do this. This is a little traumatizing, you know. I traumatize myself for you guys. I read the cringe for you guys, because I know y'all want content, and this is something different. It's something we haven't done before, so I shall do it. His mom gave him 80 Poké for winning. Cheapo. Seriously, isn't Poké based on, like, Japanese yen? And in yen, that would be roughly equivalent to, like, 80 US cents. You can't do anything with that. You can't even buy a candy bar for that amount of money anymore. It's not the freaking 1950s where you can get a freaking candy bar for a nickel, okay? Inflation sucks, I agree, but what you gonna do? Braden then went east onto Route 31. Wait, east? Okay, so we live in Violet City, okay? Oh, that's actually weirdly fitting. This was completely unintentional because, once again, this predates General by like 5 months. But we live in Violet City, and the city that I founded in General was called Violet City. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's a funny coincidence. Okay, 1 point past Braden, and it wasn't even intentional on your part. Haha, take that. And make it stronger. He defeated every trainer on the route and fainted some wild Pokemon. Okay, congratulations. You beat freaking Youngster Joey. Okay, good for you. Wait, isn't he Route 30? Don't ruin my jokes. Actual logic. Actual factual information. Don't ruin my jokes. He was about to head back when someone walked out a dark cave. Hey, you. Okay, what is she doing in dark cave? Does she have, like, a grass type? Is she trying to grind against the Geodudes or something? Because that's a pretty easy way to grind if you have a grass type. And this is a tangent, but when I made that Omanyte video, I hated that. I hated grinding that so much. That was the worst part of making that video, because I'm going to talk about it more when I actually like record my commentary for that video. But Omanyte, even though it's a rock type, only has a 10 power normal type move until level 13 when you get Bite. So you just have to slowly whittle down Pokemon that Constrict to the 10 power normal move, and just use that move a bunch of times until you run out of power points, and you have to run back to the Poke Center, you know. It's a process. I'll talk about in more detail in my video without sounding like a crackhead who's slowly falling asleep. My mouth is so dry, I need water. but I'm doing this in one go. I'm not stopping this, because if I don't do it now, it's never happening, because I don't want to read this. Hey, you, they shouted. Oh, my delivery there was so weird. Just look past that. They walk up to him. I kind of beat it to the punch. This is what happens when you read a little in your head. It was his sister. It's just me. Why do you look so scared? You were supposed to battle me, remember? Your Pokemon's performance against Mom was impressive. Okay, where the heck were you? So I went out of my way to catch another Pokemon. Braden realized he hadn't bought any Pokeballs yet. His plan was to catch another Pokemon after grinding his Quilava. I'm not ready. His sister interrupted him. Ready or not, you're going down, she exclaimed. To be continued. Offers note. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the story so far. Okay, I didn't. Be sure to check in for chapter 2. If the story has any problems, please let me know how I can improve. I am only a beginner. Oh, thanks, Captain Obvious. This is my first fanfic after all. And also your last fanfic, because you've never used this website ever since. You just kind of abandoned this project and then just started to just pretend it never existed. This was coming out roughly around the same time as Future Europe Season 2, and I'd say it's roughly on that same writing level, so it makes sense. That series isn't very good, but I don't know, I think it's a little better than this at least. At least with that, I get decent visuals. I mean, some of the country balls make me want to stab my eyes out, but to my defense, that was before I had a template, and drawing with a mouse is hard. Okay. Chapter 2, Second Battle and First Gym. Very, very creative, I know. Very, very freaking creative. Braden's Pokemon was weak and tired from all the other battles he had fought. Oh yeah, oh no, you fought against some bug catchers? What are we gonna do? You freaking scorched a bunch of Caterpie. I mean, I could excuse this more if it wasn't a fire type. Like, if it was, like, I don't know, like, a psychic type. Like, if I actually had the Pokemon I would want here. Like, my ace in Pokemon Platinum has always been my Espeon, okay? Espeon's just great. Espeon is goated. Thing's literally like level 56, and I don't even mean the overall. Well, I guess all my Pokemon are under leveled because the Elite Four have like level 60 Pokemon once you get to like the last one. But that's besides the point. I'm completely tangenting. My throat's starting to get very sore. Let's try to finish this up as fast as possible. He needed to get into a Pokemon Center as soon as possible. This is what happens when you just shout for the sake of having some sort of, I don't know. What would be the word for it? Once again, kind of tired. Brain a little glitchy right now. What would be the word for it? Personality. Yeah, I'm being loud because my mom isn't home, and I'm trying to have some personality around here. He needed to get it to a Pokemon Center as soon as possible. Please let me get Quilava to a Poke Center first, he begged. Not happening, loser, she replied. Why is my sister? In her own words, my sister is very rude. She likes to say rude a lot. That's her word of the month. Yeah, she has, like, these words of the month where she just says, like, words, like, constantly for, like, a solid month. Like, a few months ago, it was, like, illegal, then it was bully, and now it's rude! Braden tried to run, but apparently he can't run from trainer battles. No, I've never played a Pokemon game before. I've totally never tried to do that. Yeah, what's next? You gotta be telling me you can't throw Pokeballs at the enemy's Pokemon? Yeah, I didn't know that either. His sister sent out her Pokemon. It was a Jigglypuff. His sister's first Pokemon. Wow, I just really gaffed there. Apparently, I'm like, am I like trans or something? No, I'm not. No, I am not. That joke just okay. That joke makes me want to commit die because if there was a reality where that was the case, insert stuff that would get my YouTube channel suspended here. But yeah, I totally gaffed there. I said her sister when it's his sister because, you know, I'm a guy. You know that, right? You know, you people. I know it's 2022, you know, sometimes people don't know anymore, so I just thought we'd make that clarification. I am, in fact, the guy. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're focusing in on your gaffes because you don't want to read this. We're well aware, Braden. Braden had no choice. He sent out his exhausted Pokemon. His sister commanded her Jigglypuff to use Sing. The song put Quilava to sleep. Talk about bad luck. Because Sing only has 55% accuracy, meaning it misses 45% of the time. Misses 45% of the time, which may not sound like absurdly low odds, but trust me, when you're using it in a Pokemon game, it feels like it's like 10% accuracy. That's pretty low for Pokemon battle. Pretty low for a Pokemon battle move. Unfortunately, Braden had no awakening, so he was screwed. Jigglypuff then finished him with Pound. Imagine losing to a crappy normal move. Good grief. It might not have been, but the way it's worded, it seems like it was like a one-shot, too. I guess it does say I was low HP. I still don't understand how it's possible. I played through all of Pokemon Crystal when I did this. Like, most of it anyway. I think I was at, like, the Elite Four when I wrote this. So I don't know how I made this mistake of, hey, Route 31 is full of bug Pokemon and Rattatas, aka nothing that could do much harm to a Quilava. Well, I'm assuming I didn't use any potions or anything, and it does imply I fought a lot of them. So, yeah, we'll just look past that. Braden was out of usable Pokemon. He had lost. Alright, fork it over. His sister demanded. Why is Paige such a jerk in this? Okay? I promise you, Paige is a really nice person in real life. Though she can be kind of annoying. But guess what? She's my sibling. I annoy her too. It's just kind of the dynamic of things. Alright. He sighed and gave his sister 1,000 Pokédollars. I guess I was too lazy to chase down the Pokédollar symbol again. Half of his money. He then ran off. Yes, I totally don't know the dynamic. I totally don't know the mechanics of the game and how in the first 2 generations, if you lose a Pokemon battle, you have to give up half your money and return home to Violet City. Once again, I do kind of like the coincidence there. You know, I'll give my past self some points for that, even though it was completely unintentional. After healing up his Pokemon, he decided he wanted to challenge the gym. First, he needed another Pokemon. Yeah, I didn't even think about this fanfic at all when I named my city Violet City. Like, did I even name the city? Didn't, like, Kitty name it or something? Oh, that's besides the point. You're rambling. You are, once again, rambling. But I just find it funny that we lived in Violet City in the fanfic, because that's like a city in Johto in the Pokemon games, but that became my city in Minecraft without me even realizing it for like 3 years that it was also the city I made myself live in. And yeah, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I should probably shut up. And by shut up, I mean, like, actually not shut up and just read the fanfic, because that would technically count as me not shutting up. After healing his Pokemon, he decided he wanted to challenge the gym. First, he needed another Pokemon. Why? You have a Quilava. It's a flying type gym. You can literally sweep it, okay? You don't need another Pokemon. You're wasting your time. Just get it after you battle Falkner, okay? You know, if I'm reading ahead a little bit in my head, and it says that I get a Hoot Hoot. Yeah, Bugsy's a bug type gym leader. You can literally just grind the Hoot Hoot against Bugsy, okay? Oh no, that makes a little too much sense. He ran back on the Route 31 where he found a Hoot Hoot. Okay, to be fair, maybe I was like doing it in advance. Okay, I can't criticize myself too much because I do this. I think I had like, yeah, I'm usually one of those, you know, a lot of people wait until really late game to have like a full team. And then there's me where it's like I have like 3 Pokemon by the first gym. Like I'm a weirdo, okay? He weakened it and then threw a Pokeball. He managed to catch it on his first throw. Oh, wow, that's lucky. After healing his new Pokemon, he went to challenge the gym leader. The gym leader's name was Falkner. Okay, once again, anyone who has the misfortune of discovering this has probably played through a Gen 2 Pokemon game before. So they know who Falkner is, or at least they've, like, seen, like, the Gen 2 Pokemon games before. Falkner specialized in flying types. When he wasn't battling, he was talking to people around, so Braden knew him. Bruh, you think I ever went outside in this universe? No, I didn't. I never touched grass. I was a rebel. And by a rebel, I mean a wacko. He ran to the gym. He almost ran into the door, but he managed to slow down and walk inside. Crackhead. Once inside, he challenged the 2 bird catchers standing in his way. They were easily beaten because Quilava used Ember on their Pokemon. Yes, this is literally what I was saying before. Yes, I have played a Pokemon game, and yes, I understand the logic of fire burning birds. That makes a lot of sense. Now, anyone should be able to figure that out. Like, I feel like electric moves being strong against flying types is more obvious, but I don't know. I feel fire is also pretty obvious. They were easily beaten because the Quilava used Ember on their Pokemon. Flying types were weak to fire types. I literally just freaking said that. So Ember one-shot all of them. He then walked up to Falkner. Hello there, Braden. Long time no see, he said. Yeah, it's been a while. So I take it you're here to challenge me. Yeah, no crap, Sherlock. Of course I am. Why would I be here? Yeah, I can't say the actual word because parents will ban little children from watching my videos. And considering the Country Ball Plushies video, they seem to be not my target demographic. They're definitely not my target demographic, but they seem to be a large portion of my fan base because of that stupid Country Ball Plushies video. they probably won't watch this video. If I have to bet, this video will get like 30 views tops. But if we somehow manage to get more than that, I will write a chapter 3 to this. So please don't watch this video. I would really appreciate that, because I don't want to have to write that garbage. But if I get 31 views on this video, I will write chapter 3 after 3 years. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, I kind of got myself lost. Of course I am. Why else would I be here? That's what I just said. Why would you be here if you weren't to battle the gym leader? Y'all just wasting your time or something? You just want to go around town, say hi to Faulkner? Okay, maybe Faulkner, he's lonely, you know? Maybe he'd appreciate you saying hi to him every once in a while, but that's besides the point. Good point, Faulkner responded. Let my awesome sweep begin. Braden had almost been right. Quilava one-shot Faulkner's Pidgey. Wow, presumably, I mean, Cyndaquil evolves at level 14, right? So that would mean that the Quilava is at least level 14 or higher. The Pidgey is level 7. Of course it would be a one-shot. Just, I don't know. The logistics there aren't looking very good for Pidgey. Let's just say it that way. All right. Quilava one-shot Faulkner's Pidgey with Ember. Braden thought Pidgeotto was going to go down just as easy. It didn't. Quilava's attack missed. What's up with this guy in bad luck? You know, you could have gotten the Jigglypuff if you didn't get that 55% chance that Sing actually hits. And Ember, I don't even know what the accuracy for Ember is. Is it like 85? I don't know. But it's not a very high chance it misses. I feel like, you know, I've had plenty of moves over the years miss in Pokemon. I don't feel Ember is one of those where I haven't missed all that often. So that's just really bad luck. This gives Pidgeotto a turn to send out a strong gust, knocking out Quilava. Okay, that's a flying type move. It wouldn't knock up Quilava in one shot. Braden thought all hope, especially since it's a level 9 Pidgeotto. None of this makes any sense. Braden thought all hope was lost when he realized he still had Hoot Hoot. Yeah, they're presumably like level 5 Hoot Hoot. He sent her out. Hoot Hoot used a tackle attack so strong it made Pidgeotto smash into the wall. You know, the confusion where it seems like I'm making a fanfic of the games and the anime simultaneously really kind of hurts my brain. I get it kind of can't be like the games where the battles just kind of happen in the void, but that's besides the point. Braden, idiot, you already read that. The collision fainted the poor bird. Braden has defeated Faulkner. Braden received 500 Pokédollars for winning. Wow, you sure have potential, Faulkner stated. I think you earned this. It was the Violet City Gym badge, so it was the Violet Army badge, right? Yeah, I should have thought something more clever. It was the Griefer badge. It's made out of TNT, and if you light it, the entire city blows up. No, that would be if Them Rhino was the gym leader. Bro, someone needs to write that as a fanfic now. Them Rhino's the gym leader, and I know Them Rhino is probably going to get mad in the comments saying that the person who I'm referring to as Them Rhino is actually Bobster, and that he is Them Rhino, and he doesn't like being framed or something. And it's like, dog, your brother used your account when this all went down, so I know him as Them Rhino. I'm sorry, you know who I mean at least. And I trust my fans to not try to track you down and get mad at you or anything. Yeah, please don't harass anyone who I make fun of or claim did crappy things in the past. Please don't do that. I want to set good examples for my audience. Alright, it is the Zephyr badge. Who wants to bet that I copy-pasted that from Google? I did not know that by heart. Or I was, like, way more knowledgeable about Pokemon than I am now. And I'd say I'm pretty knowledgeable about Pokemon. It's just not one of those things I really care about that much. It's like, cool, I play Pokemon, yes. Most 17-year-old dudes in America have probably played, like, a Pokemon game at some point. That's not really something to brag about. Braden received the badge in TM39, Mudslap, and then he was sent on his way. Okay, did he teach Mudslap to Hoot Hoot? Because Mudslap is pretty handy. It's like a sand attack that does damage. Sand attack is already pretty goated because it makes your opponent's accuracy garbage. But it does damage, and it's a ground-type move, so you can do a lot of, let's just say, you can do a lot of stuff to electric and fire Pokemon. After healing up his Pokemon, he thought of where he wanted to go next. He decided to go to the ruins just to his south. There he could catch an unknown. Why would you want an unknown? Why? What use is an unknown? It knows one move. Hidden power. Ooh, how spooky. You know, it has horrible stats. Like, I've literally tried using unknown before. It just doesn't work, you know. The thing just has garbage stats. There he can catch Unknown, a rare Pokemon exclusive to that area. Okay, that's fair. It's rare, you know? You don't want it for your team. You want it because it's rare. That makes sense, actually. That actually does make sense. Another point to pass me, because that reasoning was actually kind of cool. You know, although, I mean, Unknown's literally the only Pokemon there until you get, like, certain HMs. Only accessible Pokemon there until you get certain HMs. Like, I think you get, like, Natu or something after you get... I forget which HM it is. I think it's like Surf you need to get, and then there's like an island or something. He then left for the ruins. To be continued. Yeah, right. It's not to be continued if this video doesn't get more than 30 views. So, yeah, once again, please don't watch this video. Please don't watch this video. I don't want you to watch this video. Author's note. Another chapter finished. Hope you guys enjoyed. Chapter 3 should be out in a few days. Once again, tell me what you think. If there's any mistakes, please let me know. Bye for now. I cannot speak. Braden, alright? Yeah, well, here's the thing. Yeah, chapter 2... not chapter 2. Chapter 3 never came out. But I do have an unfinished file on my device somewhere. Alright, so this is what I have so far. Chapter 3. Trouble at the Ruins. After a long walk, Braden arrived at the ruins of Alph. It seemed like it was very mysterious. Oh yeah, so mysterious. He tried to enter one of the caves, but someone stopped him. Hold on, he said. Who are you? Braden replied. Yeah, that's what I have so far. It's garbage, I know. Yeah, but if this video gets 31 views, I'd finish that just for you guys, and then I'd read it on the channel. No, I'd make the link available on the channel. Like, I'll post it on all our social media, which isn't that much, admittingly. Like, we have an Instagram in terms of, like, semi-active social media. Even then, I post on the story on there, like, once every 5 months, and that's basically it. But anyway, hope you like this horrible video. Please like and subscribe. Once again, just wanted to do something different. If you guys share some feedback in the comments down below how I could do this better, you know, other than not going off on tangents, because I'm trying to avoid reading things I don't want to read that I know I'm eventually going to have to read anyway because it's for the video. Anyway, peace, Braden, out. Alt